君の声信じたいんだよいつだって大事にしたい一つだけ
Anime OverDub is a non-profit fan-based project for entertainment purposes only. Please support the official release. Details are in the description below.
この番組はグランニュースポンサーの提供でお送りします。What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Overdubs. I'm just truly here with my good friend
Aldo,
and we're going to be continuing watching the anime that kind of tickled our fancy last week.
it tickled more than my fancy.
If fancy meant penis.
Yeah, or anus if you're into that. I'm not.
No, until it's all fun and games till she shoves her finger up your butt. All right, let's continue this. Oh, by the way, the anime that we're finishing watching, if you guys weren't watching last week, was... Although, you want to say the English name?
Want to be the strongest in the world?
Now Japanese.
Sekai de ichiban tsuyoku naritai. Huzzah! That's my sound for an exclamation point, because there's clearly one in there.
Pat Morita is rolling in his grave right now.
Pat Morita never spoke. Yeah, he did speak Japanese. He was
Yeah.
Japanese, yeah.
Japanese, come on,
yeah.
you watch a Karate Kid.
I'm a horrible individual. He said like 5 words in Japanese, and like one of them was karate. But so this is a wrestling idol anime that we're watching, and it's very, very sexy, very fun time.
Japan's sexy fun time.
Oh, so we're just gonna keep watching. If you haven't watched the first part of this, there's a link on here so you can watch it. So go watch that, and then come back and join us and watch this. We just watched Attack on Titan a couple weeks ago, and so that was fun. So let's do some more overdubs. Let's watch "Want to Be the Strongest in the World."
Yeah,
Part 2 of episode 1.
Obes. Dude, I want that. Why can't we have that?
Don't we have that in Times Square?
I'm talking about Utah.
Oh, because I don't know. 'Cause when we get money for something nice, we built a temple. For those of you that don't know, we're in Utah.
We're Utahns.
Utahns.
Alright, Berserk Gym.
It's a gym and people are trying to buy tickets. Oh, this is like Rocky. What was it, like Rocky 4? Where he's all training and like they're making a spectacle out of
I
it?
think so. Rocky 4 is the one with the Drago,
Russian,
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Drago,
No.
right? Not Drago?
Drago? I think it's Drago.
Drago.
I sometimes
Oh!
we get some dead or alive physics here.
Yep. Proportions.
I could say there's an anime of epic proportions.
You know, they shouldn't be really complaining. Like, apparently that mat is not as bad as everybody thinks it is, you know?
That what?
That mat, the wrestling floor on, like, Fresh and Wrestling.
You know, I've stepped on one of those. I was not thrown on one of those, but they're, I wouldn't want to say soft. They're not soft.
I hate those things.
Those hurt.
Those are evil.
The things I can't do are the ones where you sit down and you like have to kick both your legs up.
Oh, I can do those. Like, I do, like, at least up to... I don't want to sound like a bro. Like, yeah, I go to the gym, like, probably, like, 5 days a week. But...
I don't anymore.
Well, I can do, like, up to, like, say, like, 95 of those.
See, that was us, pretty much. That would be us if we were in Japan.
Well, I don't think us as human.
Now that's the reason we came here in the first place. I feel like she shouldn't have her hair loose like that. Like this is the very...
Stand down, bitch!
Shit just got real.
For real. Alright. You know what I don't get in these things?
What?
They show that a novice who just like learned within the whole montage could kick a person who's been like training for more than her.
I don't think she's gonna win, and it's gonna be because she didn't have a proper training montage.
Well, watch. She's gonna win because that whole training montage. Look, she kicked her in the stomach.
She let her.
What was that? I haven't seen wrestling in a while. I don't even know what that move is called.
Wasn't it just a flying kick?
No, because she grabbed it and like did something else.
Oh, a suplex?
Not a suplex.
Somersault?
Not a somersault. Drop kick. Oh damn! That bitch got flown.
Oh man, this is like legit. All of it. This is I have the weirdest boner right now.
Yeah. I like getting hit.
Is she like a drunken master going?
Oh, ooh. Yeah, bitch, be surprised. Make out!
Oh, no kiss.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Okay, that was just a regular throw.
Yeah. Did she break her neck?
I don't know.
I'm surprised like nobody ever dies from like a broken neck.
That's not a sharpshooter, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's bang, 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 bang.
My hip is gonna break.
My pants are gonna break. Cry.
We're back at the beginning.
Yeah. Oh god.
And it's dirty too.
This is back at the beginning, alright?
This is like DBZ levels of like screaming and nothing happening. Well, something's happening.
Something's happening in real life right now that can't be explained. Like,
I love how like everybody just stopped cheering.
it really just shows like how much is this, and it's like just shows her.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be like High School of the Dead, or like they just do the weirdest close-ups.
I know, but at least like at least the freaking boo physics are not ridiculous as High School of the Dead.
I don't know, man. This is like episode 1. High School of the Dead had like some pretty normal physics up until like Psycho.
Until the part where it's like freaking the bullet just goes straight into the professor touching the bullets. Oh.
You want some like weird boob physics? Watch like Grenadier.
Really?
Yeah, because she stores her bullets like in her breasts.
What?
And then she like bounces them out and she reloads her gun like that. The shame hold. What? What if you like just shake your head? And then just like
oh my, like I don't know how. It's too late, girl.
My question is, if she's like, this is so shameful, why would she wear something like that?
Yeah, that's true. Did you hear her say just like give up?
Yeah. Just to give up.
Do they have a Japanese word for give up?
I don't think so. Like harakiri?
That is an action.
That's what happens when you give up. It's synonymous.
If you say so, Aldo.
Oh, I hope she bites.
Fighter. Yeah. Yeah.
She's a special
Sleeper
move.
hold. How is that a special move? Sleepers are just common.
I thought that's something like you had to learn.
Yeah. Like it's just common wrestling basics, you know?
Yeah.
Like she's not even using her. She's not even wrapping around the neck.
No, she's like closing her mouth.
Yeah. Why are you all blushing?
She's like suffocating her.
Yeah. She can breathe through her nose. So is she gonna lose, or is she gonna like find the inner power inside?
Oh. Oh. And her power just went to sleep.
Oh, here it is.
That's like a really common name in Japan, it seems.
I know, right?
Is it like Japan or anime?
I think just in Japan. Like. Oh, she lost.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I thought the power inside was gonna save
No,
the day.
dude. Wait,
was that a guy referee?
No, it was a girl referee.
Oh.
It was just flat.
Oh, that sucks.
That's why she's a referee.
No kiss. Oh yeah. Wait, promise?
What promise did she make? Oh!
Oh!
Because they don't have masks, so they have to bet their hair.
Oh.
Haircut deathmatch.
Oh. Oh, they do that in freaking Lucha Libre, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
like for some reason Japan like looked at Mexico and be like, we're gonna grab that when they looked at pro wrestling like lucha libre.
Well, that's more legit than freaking American one that we have.
Right? Except they stole like Rey Mysterio from Mexico,
Yeah, that's true.
and I think like a couple other ones, like a couple other like Mexican wrestlers could make more money in the States.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
but then you don't get as much credit though when you're an American one compared to.
You don't, but like the
Mexico.
paycheck's nicer, I imagine.
Oh yeah. But you get
Oh.
like.
See, that would be us right there. See, we think we would be the main characters, but no, we'd be the fan group that's up there.
Well, you see, it's because the fact that it's just that freaking whatchamacallit. This is more so a harem. We're not those kind of people. If it was like if this was like us, like if we were the main characters, because usually I don't want to call us losers.
We'd be like, welcome to the NHK, dudes.
さてとこんなもんかこれに懲りてアイドル風情が舐めた真似をしようなんて思わないことだね
Oh man,
She looks hot. I like girls with short hair.
I don't know, dude. I go for the long hair.
Well, if their tits are nice.
No, just regardless.
Well,
That's why I like Asuna from Sword Art Online.
I like in Naruto. I like Hinata.
I stopped liking her when she cut her hair. That's why I like Ino.
Well, she grew her hair out.
Not that long ago.
It was pretty goddamn long.
I don't know. I'm gonna put a little comparison up on here. You're gonna see like the hair length, or I will eat my words probably.
All right.
Of course, she wants a rematch.
And I don't know. Well, we have our own comparison here. It doesn't matter as long as a girl looks hot with the haircut.
Yeah.
I mean, I like long hair also. Like,
Oh, she has like a Hinata hair now.
she's got them Hinata boobies too.
The Hinata Shippuden boobs.
Oh yeah. What just even happened?
See, this is the. If I keep watching this is the thing that's gonna bug me. It's the fact that professional wrestler's been training her whole life, and she's gonna train for like a year, and she's gonna be
get
better. Yeah.
Well, like at least it's take turn because when usually they do that, the person who's like professional loses, and like
Yeah.
they're like all regretting it. Like, how did I lose? Stuff like that. But then again, that's the whole part which she takes for granted.
There's the idol part of it.
Okay. So what does an idol do?
Or just
Like-
sing and dance and jump around on stage and sell stuff.
So like is like just sex?
I think typically
Like sex sells?
No,
Like just or
Oh,
just
what?
the thought like
I think it's because they're underage. Usually underage, or they look underage. It's usually the big selling factor.
really?
Yeah, because I think for the most part, I think most idols are one of two. They're either like models,
Mhm.
or they're like artists and they like do music and stuff.
Yeah. Because I know like also voice actors could be idols and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah, there's been a couple of them.
Yeah.
Like none of them really come to mind, but that's because I don't really know that many.
We don't honestly here. We don't have idols here in the U.S.
That's because we would call them pedophiles.
Makes sense.
We have that problem here where we can't have nice things because somebody has to ruin it.
Are you a pedophile?
No.
Is my friend is my good friend Thresh a pedophile?
No.
All right. Well,
Well-
it's. I think it's just Japan's fault on its own to make like to over sexualize the young.
Well,
To the
well, that's
youth.
also because Japan, I don't want to say has no shame.
Well, it's not
But,
really
like-
they have no shame. It's just that we're more prudish than any other country
Yeah, I
in
mean,
the world.
we really look at like sex like as this weird taboo thing where like Japan is all like, let's celebrate it and let's have a giant festival where we float around a giant wooden penis through the town.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that's a big difference. That's why we can't have idols.
All right.
We would think that that's really like taboo or something. So that was a warning. Don't try that at home.
Yep.
Don't be sexy at home.
Do not be sexy at home.
You're gonna hurt yourselves.
Very, very bad.
All right, so that was the part 2 of episode 2 of episode 1 of Want to Be the Strongest in the World.
All right. Well,
something Naritai. Japanese.
A lot of Japanese. All right.
Right, so we'll see you back here next week when we're gonna come back with Sword Art Online of episode 1 of Sword Art Online.
That sounds good. And I'm gonna go use Thresh's bathroom now with thoughts still in my head.
Okay, that was part 2 of episode 1 of Want to Be the Strongest in the World. So we're gonna try and get some more stuff going. But once again, feel free to check out some of the stuff over at Evil Squirtle. We mentioned it last week that we had, Kirby 64 and Legend of Zelda, but there's also Smash Brothers up on there that you can check out, and that's pretty much just the Evil Squirtle gang playing against each other.
I got other Smash Bros. Consist of Killer Instinct, Retro Killer Instinct, in fact.
Yeah.
And some Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
Ooh.
So if you're like me and you just got finished out of Thresh's bathroom, go ahead and watch those. Or you can watch the first overdub of this episode, the 3rd episode of our overdub, which was the Want to Be the Strongest in the World. Part 1.
Part 1 of episode 1, yeah.
And
Also,
there you can go tickle your jollies while watching it.
yeah, if you can do that while listening to our voices.
Yeah. But that's why you could mute down the voice so you could just read the subtitles.
Yeah. Yeah, also feel free to check out some of the other stuff on Evil Squirtle. I mean, we have the talk throughs for Pokemon Leaf, we have some chit and chats, and Solo Act for Yoshi's Island, which that's all finished, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it was crazy nuts.
Yeah, and I love that stuff. Yeah, so we'll have links up on everything, and feel free to check us out. We'll be back next week with Sword Art Online for our next anime overdub.
Woo! See you next time.